Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos and my videos are beneficial to you, then I will highly suggest and request you to support me by subscribing to my channel, and also please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. In this video I will solve the test paper 4, which is the test on the chapter rational numbers from the book of author RS Aggarwal. So this is mathematics, CBSE mathematics class 7. So let's start. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE mathematics class 7 following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. This is the solution of the chapter test on chapter rational numbers. This is test paper 4 given at the end of the chapter on rational numbers in the textbook of RS Aggarwal. So let's start. Okay, so as usual I have the test paper on the left hand side, and on the right hand side I will solve the problems. Okay, so let's start. This is part A. Question number 1. Express each of the following rational numbers in standard form. Okay, so part 1 is minus 209 divided by 247. Now when we rational number is in standard form, when the denominator is positive and there is no common divisor of the numerator and the denominator, that is the HCF of numerator and the denominator is 1. Now the denominator is already positive in this example. We have to see if there is any common divisor between 209 and 247. So 209 3 209 divisor 7 70 14 669 no 13 7 no 3 no 17 17 7 49 no okay, so there is a way. How do we find the HCF? We need to check if there is any common divisor or not. How do we do the HCF? We divide the greater number by the smaller number, and 209, this is 8 3 38, and then we divide 209, this is 6 no 5, yes 5 40 19, this is 9 1. Okay, so 38 and 2, so 19 is a common divisor of 209 and 247. So this was a quick rough walk for finding the HCF of between 209 and 247, and we found that 19. Okay, so we have to cancel by 19. Now we see if you divide the numerator and the denominator by 19, this gets cancelled with 11, and this one 1 and 5 3. So this is minus 11 by 13. So the standard form of the rational number minus 209 by 247 is minus 11 by 13 and there is no choice. Oh, this is not MCQ, it is asking to find. So this is the answer, minus 11 by 13. Let's do part 2, minus 46 by 115. Minus 46 by 115. So the denominator is already positive. Now we have to see whether there is any common divisor between the numerator and the denominator. So let's see, find out what is the HCF of 46 and 115. We have 3, 2, 2, 12, 2, and this is 3 and 2. So we have to divide. Yes. So 23 is a common divisor. Okay. So 23 will divide 46. It is how much? 2, and this is 5. So the answer is minus 2 by 5. This is the rational number of minus 46 by 115 in standard form. Okay. 3 is 84 by minus 147. So first we have to make the denominator positive. So we make the denominator positive by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by minus 1. So when we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by minus 1, this becomes minus 84 by 147. So now we have to see if there is any common divisor. So let's find out. 84, we have to divide 147 by 84, and this is 1, 84, this is 3 and 6, 63, 84, 1, 63, this is 1 and 2, 21, 63, and this is 3. So 21 is a common divisor of 84 and 147. So if we divide 84, we have to divide the numerator and the denominator by the common divisor, that is by 21. So if we divide 84 by 21, it is 4, and if we divide 147 by 21, it is 7. So the rational number in standard form is minus 4 by 7. So question number 1 is done. Okay. Let's do question number 2. It is asking list 5 rational numbers between minus 2 and minus 1. So I have discussed the concept of finding rational numbers, finding rational numbers between two rational number. I don't know, don't remember the class, could be class last class or the previous one, that is class number 4 or 5. I've already discussed this in the class videos. If you have not watched those videos, I highly suggest you first watch all the class videos. There are 5 classes on the chapter rational numbers from the playlist of CBSE Maths 7 RS Aggarwal. So the two given numbers are integers. So over here the two numbers are integers, and we have to find n natural numbers, five rational numbers. So as per the notes, I don't have the notes. So we have to find n. N is the number of rational numbers we have to find. So n is 5, and we have to calculate n plus 1, n dash, that is n plus 1. This is 6, and the rational numbers are the rational numbers between which we have to find the rational numbers are given as n1 equals to minus 2 and n2 equals to minus 1. So first we have to, since these are integers, first we have to convert these two rational numbers so that they have a common denominator of 6, that is n dash. So from n1 n1 is minus 2, I have to convert this rational, minus 2 is minus 2 by 1, I have to convert this rational number so that to its equivalent form, so that the denominator has is n dash, that is 6. So what I have to multiply 2 by 2 with 6 and also 6. So this becomes minus 12 by 6. Similarly, n2 is minus 1 by 1. This is, we have to make convert it to its equivalent form so that the denominator is 6. So this will become minus 1 into 6 divided by 1 into 6. This is minus 6 by 6. So if you follow my note, if you have seen the video and if you see the notes I have mentioned, I have referred in the notes this number that we have converted in one, this number minus 12 by 6 we mentioned there as n1 dash and this one n2 dash. Now how do we find the 5 rational numbers that lies between? Now n1 dash is an equivalent form of n1. N1 is what is n1? N1 is minus 2 and n2 dash is an equivalent form of n2. N2 is minus 1. So essentially we have to, if we can find 5 rational numbers between n1 dash and n2 dash, then we have found 5 rational numbers between minus 2 and minus 1. So we start from n1 dash and we add 1, we keep on adding 1 to the numerator and we will get a rational number that will lie between n1 and n2. So the first time, the first number, so if we add 1 to the numerator we get minus 11. So minus 11 by 6 will be less than, will be greater than minus 12 by 6. Since we have to find 5 rational numbers between minus 2 and minus 1, definitely they will be greater than minus 2 and less than minus 1. So minus 11 by 6 will be less than minus 12 by 6. Again we will add 2 to the numerator minus 12. So we get, or we can even add 1 to minus 11. We will get minus 10 by 6. So this way we will be getting rational numbers starting from minus 11 by 6, which will lie between minus 12 by 6 and minus 6 by 6, and we have to generate 5 such rational numbers. So we will keep on generating those rational numbers 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this one is not required. So we have already found 5 rational numbers 1 2 3 4. Okay, 4, and another one will be minus 7 by 6. So these are the 5 rational numbers that will lie between minus 12 by 6 and minus 6 by 6. So the tick marked rational numbers are the 5 rational numbers that lie between minus 12 by 6, which is nothing but minus 2, and they also lie between minus 12 by 6 and minus 6 by 6, and minus 6 by 6 is nothing but minus 1 and minus 12 by 6 is nothing but minus 2. So we have found 5 rational numbers. Okay, let's do question number 3. The sum of 2 rational numbers is minus 4. If one of them is minus 11 by 6, find the other. So the problem statement is the sum is given as minus 4. The sum is given as minus 4 and one of them is minus 11 by 6. One of them is minus 11 by 6. So what will be the other? Let the other rational number be x. So we have minus 11 by 6 plus x equals to minus 4. From here, this implies from here we get x equals to minus 4 minus 11 by 6. This is minus 4 is minus 4 by 1 and this is minus 11 by 6. So this is subtraction of 2 rational numbers, and we know that subtraction of a rational number is equivalent to addition of the additive inverse of the rational number. So this will be equal to plus the additive inverse of minus 11 by 6, which is 11 by 6. So what is additive inverse? Additive inverse of a rational number, additive inverse, I am in short writing AI, additive inverse of a rational number p by q is nothing but minus p by q. You just negate the, you just reverse the sign of the numerator. Okay. So now we have to add minus 4 by 1 plus 11 by 6, and we have from the concept of addition of two rational numbers, we see that the denominators are different. So we have to first convert the two rational numbers to have a common denominator, to their equivalent form, so that they have a common denominator of the LCM of 1 and 6, which will be 6. So minus 4 by 1 will become 6, 1 into 6 plus this remains the same. So this is minus 24 by 6 plus 11 by 6. Now we have a common denominator. We just add the numerators and divide the sum of the numerators by the common denominator. So this becomes minus 24 plus 11 by 6. This is minus 13 by 6. So this is the x, that is the other number that we have been asked to find. Okay. Let's do problem number 4. What should be added to minus 7 by 8 to get 5 by 9? So the problem statement is what should be added, let the number that should be added be x. So minus 7 by 8 plus x equals to 5 by 9. This is the problem statement and we have to find x. We know that from here x equals 5 by 9 minus 7 by 8. So again this is a subtraction of two rational numbers. So we know that subtraction of a rational number is equivalent to addition of the additive inverse of that rational number. So when we are subtracting minus 7 by 8 means adding the additive inverse of minus 7 by 8, that is 7 by 8. Now we have to add these two rational numbers. They have different denominators. So first we will convert these two rational numbers to have to their equivalent form, so that they both have the same denominator, which will be the LCM of 9 and 8, which is 72. So 5 by 9 will become 5 into 8 divided by 9 into 8, and 7 by 8 will become 7 into 9 divided by 8 into 9. So this becomes 40 by 72 plus 63 by 72. This is 103 by 72. So this is the answer. You can also convert it to a mixed fraction if you wish, but I am leaving it here. Okay. Let's do question number 5. A car is moving at an average speed of 56 and 3 by 5 km per hour. How much distance will it cover in 7.5 hours? So in 1 hour, as per the speed is given, in 1 hour the car travels is equals to 56 3 by 5 kilometer. In 1 hour, since the speed of the car is given as 56 3 by 5 kilometer per hour, that means in 1 hour the car travels 56 and 3 by 5 kilometer. Therefore, in 7.5 hours, the car will travel will be equals to 56 3 by 5 multiplied by 7.5, this much kilometer. I'm omitting the symbol kilometer. I hope you will understand. So we have to find this multiplication. Now let's convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions, and that becomes okay. It is multiplication. Okay. So 56 uh, 56 when we convert mixed fraction 56 and 3 by 5 is equal to an improper fraction. This is 56 multiplied by 5 plus 3 divided by 5. This is how much? 168 plus 5 by 5. This is 173 by 5. So this is 173 by 5 multiplied by 7.5. 7.5 means 15 by 2. So we have to do multiplication, and we know that when we multiply two rational numbers, we just multiply, we divide the product of the numerators by the product of the denominators. So this becomes 173 multiplied by 15 divided by 5 into 2. So this gets cancelled 3. Okay. Now we have to find, this is equals to this equals 339 519 by 2. This is this much kilometer. So it's better to convert it into mixed fraction, because in the problem the data is given as mixed fraction. So this is when we convert 519 by 2 as a mixed fraction, we get 2. So we divide the numerator with the denominator, and the quotient becomes the whole part, and the remainder by the divisor becomes the fraction part. So we have 2 5 9 of this much kilometer. So this much kilometer will be traveled by the car in 7.5 hours. 35. No, I think I did something wrong. Let me check. 56 3 by 5 is sorry, this was 3. This was 3. So this will be 3, and this will be 171. No, I did it entirely wrong. Sorry. Calculation mistake. Sorry. This will be. This is 30 280 plus 3 by 5. This is 283 by 5. So this is 283 by 5. This is 283 by 5, and now this will be different. This is now 9. 283 multiplied by 3, this is 9, 24 and 8. 9, 24, 8. So this will be uh, 4 2 4 half 424 and half kilometer. So this is the answer. Okay, let's do question number 6. By what number should minus 4 and 3 by 8 be divided to obtain minus 3 half? So the problem statement is, let that number be x, then the problem statement is minus 4 and 3 by 8 divided by x will give minus 3 and half. So this is the problem statement. We have to find x from here. So first we convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions, and we get minus 4 3 by 8 is minus 35 by 8 divided by x equals minus 7 by 2. Okay, so this implies x equals minus 7 by 2 divided by minus 35 by 8. So when we multiply, side note, so when we divide a constant a number a by a variable x, and we get b, another constant b, then we have to find x. This implies that x equals b divided by a. Sorry, this is wrong. Not a divided by x equals b. This implies x equals to a divided by b. So in this case, in the problem, it will be, this will be minus 35 by 8 divided by minus 7 by 2. So we have to find the division of these two rational numbers, and we know, as based on the division of rational numbers, that dividing by a rational number is equivalent to multiplying with the reciprocal of that rational number. So this will be equal to minus 35 by 8 multiplied by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 2. Now reciprocal of a rational number is, we just reverse the numerator and the denominator. So this becomes 2 by minus 7. Now we have to convert the rational number 2 by minus 7 so that it has a positive denominator. So this becomes minus 35 by 8 multiplied by minus 2 by 7. So we have now two rational numbers. We have to multiply it, and we know that the product of two rational numbers is equals to the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. So this becomes minus 35 multiplied by minus 2 divided by 8 into 7, and we know that the numerator, a negative number multiplied by another negative number gives a positive number. So this becomes 35 multiplied by 2 divided by 8 multiplied by 7, and after cancellation this becomes 5 by 4. So x is 5 by 4. So the number that should be divided to minus 4 3 by 8 to give minus 3 and a half is 5 by 4. So x is 5 by 4. Okay, let's do problem number 7. How many pieces, each of length 3 and 3 by 4 meter, can be cut from a rope of length 45 meter? So okay, how many pieces? So let n number of pieces, n pieces be cut from a rope of length 45 meter. So we have assumed that n pieces of n pieces each of length 3 and 3 by 4 meter can be cut from a rope of 45 meter. Therefore, so this is the assumption, and we know that one piece length of one piece is given 3 and 3 by 4 meter. So what will be the length of length of n pieces that we have assumed will be 3 and 3 by 4 multiplied by n, this much meter. So this should be the length of the rope 45 meter, because we have assumed that n pieces can be cut from the rope of 45 meter, and so the length of the n pieces, so the total length of the n pieces should be equal to 45 meter, and the length of each piece is given 3 and 3 by 4 meter. So the length of n pieces is 3 and 3 by 4 multiplied by n meter. So this implies 3 and 3 by 4 multiplied by n equals 45. From this we have to find n. So this implies n equals 45 divided by 3 and 3 by 4. So this is the mathematical expression, or we have to find this. This will be the number of pieces. Now this is 45 by 1, and the mixed fraction 3 by 4 can be converted into an improper fraction as 15 by 4. So we have now the division of two rational numbers. So we know that division by a rational number is equivalent to multiplication by its reciprocal. So this will be equal to 45 by 1 multiplied by the reciprocal of 15 by 4 is 4 by 15. 4 by 15. So after now we have multiplication of two rational numbers, which is equal to the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. So now after cancellation we get this is 12. So 12 pieces can be cut, where each piece of length 3 and 3 by 4 from a rope of length 45 meter. So 12 is the answer. Okay, let's do question number 8. Find the cost of 3 and 1 by 3 meter of cloth at 121 at rupees 121 and a half per meter. Find the cost of cloth whose length is 3 and 1 by 3 meter, where it is given that per meter cloth the cost of 1 meter of cloth is 121 and a half rupees. So cost of 1 meter cloth equals 121 and a half. I am omitting the rupee symbol, it is understood. So 121 and a half, therefore cost of 3 and 1 by 3 meter cloth equals 121 and half multiplied by 3 and 1 by 3. So we have to find this. So this much in rupees will be the cost. So let's find. We have to evaluate 121 and half multiplied by 3 1 by 3. First we have to convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions, and we get 243 by 2 multiplied by 10 by 3. Okay. So now we have to multiply these two rational numbers, which will be equal to the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. So after cancellation, what do we get? This is 81. So this becomes 405. So rupees 405 is the answer, is the cost of 3 and 1/3 meter of cloth, where 1 meter cloth cost is given to be 121.5 rupees. So this was rupees. Okay, let's do question number B. So we will start section B. This is MCQ. Question number 9. Mark against the correct answer each of the following. 55 by minus 66 in standard form is, so 55 minus divided by minus 66. We have to first make the denominator positive. So we will make the denominator positive by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator with minus 1. So this becomes 55 into minus 1 divided by minus 66 multiplied by minus 1. This is minus 55 by 66. Now we have to, in standard form, now we have to see if there is any common divisor of the numerator and the denominator. There should not be any common divisor of numerator and the denominator. If there is, we have to divide the numerator and the denominator by the common divisor, and in this case we see that 11 is the common divisor. So we can divide, so this we will divide both the numerator and the denominator by the common divisor, which is 11. So minus 55 divided by 11, 66 divided by 11, this is minus 5 by 6. So this is the result, that is, this is the rational number, is standard form of the given rational number. So the answer will be, choice B. Okay, let's do 10. What should be subtracted from minus 2 by 3 to get 3 by 4? So the problem statement is, let that number be subtracted be x. So x minus 2 by 3 minus x should be equal to 3 by 4, and from here we have to find x. So this implies x equals to minus 2 by 3 minus 3 by 4. So this is a subtraction of two rational numbers, and we see that the denominators are different. So first we have to convert these two rational numbers to their equivalent form, so that they both have a common denominator as the LCM of 3 and 4, which is 12. So this will become multiplied by 4, 3 multiplied by 4 minus, but before this step we would like to, not this one. So this is a subtraction of two rational numbers, and we know that the subtraction of a rational number means the addition of its additive inverse. So this is minus 2 by 3 plus the additive inverse of minus 3 by 4, that is 3 by the additive inverse of 3 by 4. So we are here subtracting the rational number 3 by 4 from minus 2 by 3. So we are subtracting 3 by 4. So that means it is addition of the additive inverse of 3 by 4, which is minus 3 by 4. So now this is addition of two rational numbers. Now we will do convert them to their equivalent form, so that both the equivalent form have a common denominator as the LCM of 3 and 4, which is 12. So this will become 2 multiplied by 4, 3 multiplied by 4 plus minus 3 multiplied by 3 and 4 multiplied by 3. So this is minus 8 by 12 plus minus 9 by 12. Now the denominators are same. We will just add the numerators and divide that by the common denominator, that is minus 8 plus minus 9 divided by 12. This is minus 17 by 12 minus 17 by 12. Okay. So this is the result. So this is x, the number that need to be subtracted from minus 2 by 3 to get 3 by 4. So the answer is choice A. Okay. While I am solving the problems, you can pause the video and take a screenshot for your reference. Let's solve problem number 11. The product of two numbers is minus 1 by 6. If one of them is minus 5 by 8, the other number is. Let the other number, if the other number be x, then it is given that minus 1 by 6 multiplied by x equals minus 5 by 8. Sorry, I did it the other way. One number is given as minus 5 by 8. So this is minus 5 by 8. One number we have assumed as, the other number we have assumed as x, and one is given as minus 5 by 8. So minus 5 by 8 multiplied by x equals the given product, which is minus 1 by 6. So from here we know that x will be minus 1 by 6 divided by minus 5 by 8. So we have to find this division. Now dividing a rational number means multiplying with its reciprocal. So this will be multiplied by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 8, that is 8 by minus 5. Now we have to convert the rational number 8 by minus 5 to standard form so that the denominator is positive. So this will become minus 1 by 6 multiplied by minus 8 by 5. So now we have a multiplication of two rational numbers, and the result is the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. And minus 8 multiplied by minus 1 multiplied by minus 8 is 8 divided by 30, and if you cancel with 2, it is 4 and 15. So it is 4 upon 15 is x, the number that we have been asked to find. So 4 by 15 is the answer, is the result, x, the number that we have to find. So the answer is choice B. Okay. Let's do problem number 12. The multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 4, mi, multiplicative inverse, I am in short writing mi, of minus 3 by 4 is, by notation we write the multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 4 as minus 3 by 4 with a power of minus 1. Now this is nothing but we reverse the numerator and the denominator. So this becomes 4 by minus 3, and in rational numbers we usually do not keep negative in the denominator, we make it positive, and we make it positive by multiplying with minus 1 with both the numerator and the denominator. So this is 4 into minus 1 minus 3 into minus 1, this is minus 4 by 3 is the result. So multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 4 is minus 4 by 3. So the answer will be choice C. Okay. Let's do question number 13. It is saying minus 9 by 14 plus, what will be added, what should be added to minus 9 by 14 to give minus 1. So let that number be x. So we are given this problem statement, minus 9 by 14 plus x equals to minus 1. We have to find x. So from here we can say that x is minus 9 by, x is the sum sum, the difference of sum, here the sum is minus 1 and the other number is minus 9 by 14. So x will be the sum minus the other number. So we have to find this. Now minus 1 is minus 1 by 1 and minus 9 by 14. So we know that subtraction of a rational number is equivalent to addition of its additive inverse. So this becomes minus 1 by 1 plus additive inverse of minus 9 by 14, that is 9 by 14. Now we see that this is addition of two rational numbers where the denominators are different. So we have to convert these two rational numbers to their equivalent form so that they both have a common denominator of LCM of the denominators. In this case it will be 14. So it becomes minus 1 into 14, 1 into 14 plus this remains the same. This is minus 14 upon 14 plus 9 by 14. Now we have to add two rational numbers where the denominators are same. So we just add the numerators and divide that by the common denominator. So minus 14 plus 9 by 14, this is minus 5 by 14. So minus 5 by 14 is the result, that is the number that will be in the question mark. So the answer will be choice minus 5 by 14. Okay. So the answer will be choice B. Okay. Let's do question number 14. It is asking for a simplification. What will be the value of 78 and 3 by 4 divided by 2 and half? We have to find this value. So first we will convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions, and this becomes this is 78 multiplied by 4 plus 3 divided by 4. This is 5 by 2. Now this is 32, 31 plus 3 by 4 divided by 5 by 2. I hope I am doing the calculation right. Please do check if I am wrong anywhere, if I am making any calculation mistakes, silly mistakes. Let me know in the comment section. I will appreciate that. So 74 into 4 plus 3 by 4. 78 into 4 is 32, 28. Yeah, okay. So this is 315 by 4 divided by 5 by 2. We have to find this. This is division of two rational numbers. We know that division of a rational division by a rational number is equivalent to multiplying the reciprocal of that rational number. So this will be 315 by 4 multiplied by the reciprocal of 5 by 2, that is 2 by 5. Now we have multiplication of two rational numbers. We know the result is the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. So if we do cancellation, we get 63 by 2, and this will be in mixed form. This will be 31 and half. So this is the result. So the answer will be choice A. That was question number 14. So let's do question number 15. Which is smaller between minus 5 by 6 and minus 7 by 12? So it is a comparison of two rational number problem. We have to compare. Now while comparing two rational numbers, what we do is we first make the denominator, we first convert them to their equivalent rational forms so that they both have a common denominator, which will be the LCM of the given denominators. So we know that the LCM of 6 and 12 is 12. So we convert this to given rational numbers so that the denominator is 12. So this becomes minus 5 multiplied by 2, 6 multiplied by 2, and this is same. So this becomes minus 10 by 12 minus 7 by 12. It is asking which is smaller. So clearly we know that minus 10 is less than minus 7. This implies minus 10 by 12 is less than minus 7 by 12. So when we have two rational numbers with the same denominator and we have to compare, we just compare the numerators. So we are comparing minus 10 and minus 7, and we know that minus 10 is less than minus 7. So that will mean the rational number minus 10 by 12 is less than minus 7 by 12, and minus 10 by 12 is an equivalent form of the rational number minus 5 by 6. So this implies minus 5 by 6 is less than minus 7 by 12. So the answer, the smaller rational number is minus 5 by 6. So the answer is choice A. Question number 16. So this is section C. Question number 16. So it's a fill in the blanks problem. We have fill in the blanks divided by minus 7 by 5 equals minus 2 by 3. So if we consider the fill in the blanks will be x, then this implies x is minus 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 7 by 5. So if you are you are given a here x, you are dividing x by minus 7 by 5, and the result is minus 2 by 3. So definitely x will be minus 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 7 by 5. So we have to find this minus 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 7 by 5. So we know that in multiplication of two rational numbers, we just it is the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. So this is 14 by 15. So this is the answer. This is the value of x that should be put in the blank. Okay. This was question number 16, part 1. Part 2 says minus 65 by 14 divided by blank equals 2.5. If we consider the blank value is x, then we know that this implies x equals to minus 65 by 14 divided by 2.5. Okay. So we first convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction. This is minus 65 by 14 divided by 5 by 2. And we know that dividing by a rational number is equivalent to multiplying with its reciprocal. So we have minus 65 by 14 multiplied by the reciprocal of 5 by 2, which is 2 by 5. So now we have multiplication of two rational numbers, which is equal to the product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. Uh, 14 into 5. 5. So after cancellation we get minus 13 by 7. Okay. So this is the answer that need to be filled in the blank. This is the value of x. Okay. Let's do part 3. Minus 3 by 8 plus blank equals 5 by 12. So if we consider the blank value is x, then we get that x is equals to 5 by 12 minus 3 by 8. So this is a subtraction of two rational numbers, and we know that subtracting a rational number is equivalent to adding the additive inverse of that rational number. So if we have to subtract minus 3 by 8, we will add the additive inverse of minus 3 by 8, which is 3 by 8. So now we have to add these two rational numbers, and they have different denominators. So first we have to convert them to equivalent rational numbers, where they will have a common denominator as the LCM of the two rational numbers. In this case, we have to find the LCM of 12 and 8. Now let's quickly find out what is the LCM of 12 and 8. We have this. We will first consider the smallest prime number that divides both. This will be 2. So 6, 4, again we divided by 2, 3, 2. So the LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, which is 24. So the LCM is 24. So we have to convert these two rational numbers 5 by 12 and 3 by 8 so that they have to their equivalent form, where the equivalent form will have a denominator of 24. So we will have 5 into 2 divided by 12 into 2 plus 3 into 3 divided by 8 into 3. So this is 10 by 24 plus 9 by 24. So we have addition of two rational numbers with same denominator. Now we will just add the numerators and divide the sum of the numerators by the common denominator. So this is 10 plus 9 by 24. This is 19 by 24. So this is the value of x, or the value that need to be added to minus 3 by 8 to give 5 by 12. Okay. So part 4 says multiplicative inverse of minus mi. In short, I am writing mi for multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse of minus 1 3 by 4 is, first let's convert it to a mixed fraction, is equals to multiplicative inverse of minus 7 by 3. Okay, now this is equals a multiplicative inverse of a rational number in the form p by q is q by p. We just reverse the numerator and the denominator. So this will become 3 upon minus 7, and we never keep the denominator negative in a rational number. So to make the rational denominator positive, we will multiply both the numerator and the denominator with minus 1. So this becomes equals to minus 3 by 7 is the answer, which is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 and 3 by 4. Okay. So now section D, question number 17. This is a true false problems. So part 1 says minus 15 by minus 11 lies to the left of 0 on the number line. Now any number to the left of 0 means it is less than 0. So it is saying that minus 15 by minus 11 is less than 0. This is what the statement is saying, and we have to verify this. Now minus 15 by 11, first we will, it's a rational number with a negative denominator, so first we will make the denominator positive. So this will be minus 15. To make the denominator positive, we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by minus 1. We have to verify this. So it becomes 15 by 11 less than 0. Now 15 by 11 is a positive number. 15 by 11 is a positive rational number, and we know that all positive rational numbers are greater than 0. So this is false. This is false. Okay. Part 2. 1 by 3 and minus 3 by 2 lie on the opposite sides of 0 on the number line. Now this is true, of course, because when two numbers lie on the opposite sides of the number line, so one has to be positive and the other has to be negative. So if you consider the number line, if this is the 0 origin, we know that these numbers, all these numbers to the right hand side of the point origin O, A is greater than 0, and all the points lying to the left of origin O in the number line, we know that they are less than 0. Now, so 1 by 3 in the problem, 1 by 3 is greater than 0. 1 by 3 is greater than 0, that is right side, right of origin, whereas minus 3 by 2 is less than 0, means lies to left of origin. So definitely 1 by 3 and minus 3 by 2 lie to the opposite side of the origin. Origin means 0. Origin in the number line is, it represents the number 0. So definitely this is true. This is true. Part 3. Minus 8 by 13 lies to the left of 0 on the number line. This is of course true, because minus 8 by 3 is a negative rational number, and all negative rational numbers are less than 0. So definitely, and also we know that all numbers less than 0 lies to the left of origin, which is 0. So this is true. This is true. What is 4? 4 is saying that minus 4 by 5 is greater than minus 2 by 3. So we have to compare and see whether minus 4 by 5, the rational numbers minus 4 by 5 is greater than minus 2 by 3 or not. So we will compare minus 4 by 5 and minus 2 by 3. So what is the procedure for comparing? We see that first of all, okay, so they have different denominators 5 and 3. We will first convert them to their equivalent form, so that they have a common denominator of the LCM of 5 and 3, which is 15. So we will convert minus 4 by 5 to its equivalent form, so that the denominator is 15, and also minus 2 by 3, so that its denominator is 15. We have to multiply by 5 both the numerator and the denominator. So this becomes this. So this is saying minus 12 by 15 is greater than minus 10 by 15. This is false. This is false. False. because when we compare two rational numbers having the same denominator, we just compare them with by their numerators, and we know that minus 12 is less than minus 10, and hence minus 12 by 15 will be less than minus 10 by 15. So this statement is false. 4 is false. 5. Minus 3 by 5 is the largest among, so three rational numbers are given. We have to see whether the largest is minus 3 by 5 or not. So let's compare these three rational numbers. And how do we do? Compare these three rational numbers. First, we will convert them to the equivalent form so that they all have a common denominator, and the common denominator will be the LCM of all the denominators of the given rational numbers. So we have to find LCM of 5 and 10 and 6. So let's quickly find the LCM of 5, 10 and 6. So first we divide by the smallest prime number that divides at least two of these numbers. So it is 2. So 5 minus 5 hyphen 3. So clearly the LCM is 2 into 5. We can again divide by the smallest prime number that divides at least two of these numbers. So this will be 5, 1, 1, 3. So the LCM will be 2 into 5 into 3. This is 30. So LCM is 30. Okay. So now when we convert these three rational numbers so that they all have a common denominator of 30, we do this by this. We have to multiply with 6 both the numerator and the denominator to make the denominator 30, and minus 7 by 10 we have to multiply with 3, and minus 5 by 6 we have to multiply with 5. So the three rational numbers, their equivalent form becomes minus 18 by 30, minus 21 by 30, minus 25 by 30. So now all these three rational numbers have the same denominator, and now we can compare by their numerators, and we can see, since we have to find the largest, we see that the largest numerator is minus 18, and minus 18 was minus 3 by 5. So this is the largest. This was minus 3 by 5 is the largest. So the statement is true. So that brings to the end of the solution of the test paper 4. I hope this video was beneficial to you, and in understanding the concepts of all the concepts of rational numbers and applying them to solve the problems. For all the chapters in the textbook of RS Aggarwal, you will find an objective question, set of objective question and a test paper. It is highly recommended that you solve them. So I am trying my best to provide the solution in an hour of all the test papers. So if you are stuck with any problems, you can watch my solution video and get help. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.